snowy swan. I'll do that. I'll whisper to snowy swan.
I smell your food. It's just about ready to eat.
Hey, cry, cry. Is it Monday, Monday? Monday, Monday show. Monday, Monday show. Hey, how does it sound out there? We've tried a new configuration. Crime's here. Crime.
I don't know, Crime. I couldn't think of a title. Check out this gorgeous English muffin.
Oh, right on. Rue rather.
Isn't that lovely?
Can you see it? Great, great. This is a homemade English muffin theme music. Put some butter on that bitch. Put butter on that bitch.
Whole wheat. It's 100% whole
Put
wheat.
some butter on that bitch. Put some butter on that bitch and a little bit of jelly.
Are you a wheat person or a no wheat person?
Me? I can have wheat.
If you like, they're delicious.
Wheat.
We got them inside the kitchen. We got the butter there too. So, but I'm
Got
still
some
cooking a
butter
few.
Got some butter
And
for
I'm
the
still cooking
muffins.
few. I'm still cooking few. So I'll be in there.
She cooking muffins.
And toast it with the butter.
She cooking muffins. recipe. I think that's okay for me. I brought some Gas X, cause I'm gonna have some meatballs later. I think so. But I think powdered milk is okay. A little bit of milk in a recipe is okay. I might not actually put butter on them, but I'll imagine it. tribe, I forgot where you are in real life. Holly and I are discussing possibly going to San Francisco for Pride Week because there's an orchestra that needs violas, basically. I used to live down there, and my daughter lives down there. Yeah, so we might go to San Francisco. Then we could see Spy Hopper. Hey, soft, snowy swan, what's happening with your sibilance? Hey, soft, snowy swan. What I am, what you are, or where you are. Viola signal is up. It's like the bat signal, but it's an alto clef. Alto clef for life. Alto clef for life. Have you seen guys see my knucks? Have you seen my knucks? Oh wait. Houston. Is that Houston or Houston? Yeah, you could just hop on the Greyhound. This would be cool. Huh? Uh-huh. Well, thank you for the compliment about the beat, Soft Snowy Swan. Part of it is just the built-in 909 clap of my RC505. There's a 909 clap, and then part of it is through the circuit tracks. It's finally near me. It's usually on the other side of the room, and I don't know. There's so many like pretty jewelly squares and stuff. It's like I don't know what is going on. It's magic. This is magic, and I don't know if actually if Holly's 505 has a drum situation happening or not. But I think it's between this guy and this guy. We can take it off this. Hi, Ro. I've never met Rove before, I think. Rove?
Spin around, hey Ro. What's up?
What it do, what it do. Tonight we're talking about English muffins. She says she's not doing muffins. Sure. Holly's making some English muffins in the kitchen. I did not know that you do them on the stove. She's got like a circular thing, like how you do eggs. Like you could do eggs, the same thing, and have a perfectly circular egg. So she's doing the English muffin batter / dough, which is a yeast dough and it's whole wheat she's using. And she puts it in there and cooks it, and it gets that like, you know, stuff, the like holes in the middle. She'll bring one out. Hey, Felix Catechus. My goodness, there's so many people. I don't know what to do. There's so many people. Guess I'll have to make some music, or at least some noise. Brawlhalla Twitch drops. Probably not, because I don't know what that is. What is it? Is that you, John? John, is that you? John, I can see your house from here. Hey, Soft Snowy Swan, thanks for dropping in. 'Cause Soft Snowy Swan, you're far away, right? Are you far away? I don't know. Oh, terrible goodness. Thank you for dropping by. Everybody, follow Soft Snowy Swan. And heck, subscribe to Soft Snowy Swan. Fresh Stick plays. Oh yeah, lots of emotes. Time for an imagination hype train. Choo-choo, get on your imagination hype train. Choo-choo. if you're really lazy, just do an exclamation point and the word hype. We love it when emotes explode all over the screen like that. More emotes. More emotes. Please, more emotes. Fresh stick plays, you might have to, I don't know if you're following, you might have to follow to make the exclamation point hype thing work. You don't know. Hi, I'm DJ Semicolon, and this is not my channel. This is Holly, yesterday's channel, but we make music together.
Up to O and return to L. L, Y, H, up to O and return to L. L, Y, H, up to O and return to L. L, Y, H, up to O and return to L. L, Y, H, up to O and return to L. L, Y, H, up to O and return to L. L, Y, H, up to O and return to L. L, Y, H.
The whole studio smells like English muffins and flowers.
welcome back. Yeah, I remember Emily Rove.
Okay, Felix,
Happy vacation
that's a weird flex, but go ahead.
to our middle school friends and maybe high school. Well, you're here listening to us play recorder, which is fun. Thank you. Notice how we're not screaming into the microphone to create sounds. Isn't that interesting how that works?
We could.
Yeah, but then we would be getting into the red and destroying our equipment.
Getting into the red, into the red.
Getting in the red and destroying
Into the
equipment. Getting in the red and destroying equipment.
Dude.
Hey, it's not what I meant.
And this is for our local Humboldt audience. I am currently working on making a radio spot for a friend of mine, and maybe we'll play it here on the channel. So if you listen to K Hum or The Point or K Slug or whatever, any of those channels, starting in March, you will hear a radio spot. I'm using my RC505 looping pedal to make some of the sound effects.
There you go. So instead of turning the music down, I just turned the mic input up. And now we got it. Thank you for that constructive comment.
Yes, actually, feedback about how the balance is out there would be fantastic, because it's a little hard for us to conceptualize how it sounds out in the interwebs world.
That's really nice of you, Rove. We're not really into the monarchy, though. You know, it just turned into a manarchy. Ha ha ha. Nah, you know, that's our ancestors. Well, mine at least came over away from the queens and kings. And although the sentiment is appreciated, really we're nobody's queens. Unless you want to own that word for yourself, my bandmate.
No, why don't we call each other voter? Yes, voter. Yes, voter.
Yes, voter. One voice, one vote, one person, one vote.
Yeah, actually, I have an ancestor who came over to Jamestown Colony, 1607.
I also have an ancestor that came over on the Mayflower.
Oh, you have you're a Mayflower?
Sure do. Polycarpus was their name.
Calkins. How easy.
Fun.
You know, be careful how you say that name. Calkins.
Is the camera big? It's a little webcam. Fresh stick.
It's stuck to the ceiling, though.
It's just on the ceiling. There it is. It's right there.
It's a small camera with a wide angle.
It's the same size camera as like the dog couch cam. Just a little wider angle.
One of your own. Go on
BJP Cat,
Amazon
welcome.
Warehouse, 'cause that's the cheapest place. Somebody bought it for themselves and it didn't work or whatever. They stick it back in the box and send it back, and it's fine, and it's cheap if you do it that way.
Look, there's our friend Dexter joining us. Hey, BJP Cat, just letting you know, full disclosure, BJP Cat, we have some middle school and maybe high school kids in here.
Oh my God, we also have Buttspot in here.
Buttspot
Buttspot is here.
Buttspot has also joined. And Cribe, for last we checked, is here. Cribe saw Buttspot and was like, I'm out. Yes, VJB Cat's like, filter on.
Did everybody get to see the English muffins?
Oh, I'll go grab one. Oh, I have a picture on the screen I'm trying to add to my set to this. So let me just try that one more time. Let's see, does this... You're supposed to... None of those things are...
The only F-bombs that we're dropping tonight are fantastic ones. Oh, I'm the otter. I'm the otter that you. I'm the otter. This otter's fine.
There we go. This'll do it.
Crazy. Oh, you're gonna move it from there to there?
I'm gonna do
English muffins, English muffins. You make them on the stove. You don't bake them apparently. I thought you did. It's a yeast bread rather than a quick bread, but you cook it like on the griddle, right?
Yep, there you go.
There you go.
This is how I cook them.
There, can you see it? Everybody, can you see the? Can you see the English muffin? Muffin. Let's see your muffin.
There you go. There's some English muffins. That one I just filled a little
Mayflower
too
muffin.
high. That one that looks like he's leaking out the underneath it.
Yeah. And then you cook it, like you can't see it in the picture, but there's like a metal ring, like how you would cook eggs.
Yes,
So they get perfectly circular
totally.
eggs. Yeah.
So, you know what, VJP Cat? If anything happens, we can blame your non-functioning keyboard, not your non-functioning filter.
Exactly. Officially drooling. Yes! We love it when our viewers drool. Since we drool all the time, food or no food.
L Y H up to O and return to L. L Y H up to O and return to L. L Y H up to O and return to L. L Y H up to O and return to L. L Y H up to O and return to L. L Y
Welcome to the Avant Garden. This is Holly Yesterday,
Semicolon.
and I am DJ
Thanks for gonna have
Semicolon.
nooks. I'll go split one in half. Part way through, you'll have to stay
Nooks and crannies.
because there will be a break where we'll go in, want to have some food, and we'll get one of those nooks and crannies showing to you. So you'll just wait and see. Just
Yeah, we'll
stick
be
around.
showing you. We will be showing you our nooks and crannies. We are so into it. We'll be
Let's
showing
muff it.
our nooks and crannies.
Semicolon.
Showing our nooks and crannies. Not crooks and nannies. I mean, we could show that too, I suppose. So we're here Monday and Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. on twitch.tv/holyyesterday. And then each of us do pop-ups also.
hell is that? We're gonna see what happens when I move.
My daughter. I love my daughter. First, I'm going to say I love my daughter. I love her so much.
Every single
She
time
has
we're
an-
gonna stream and then it's ring, ring, ring.
She has an uncanny ability to call me when I'm deeply in the middle of something else. This has been forever. She's 31. She still does this.
Did we just move somewhere? Are we somewhere else now?
We're on 15 here.
Sweet, okay. Yeah, time estimate for the nooks and crannies. Right now it's like 20 till whatever hours coming up.
Should we do it on the? We'll do little.
Let's
we'll
call
do
it. We'll
muffins
do it
on the hour.
We'll do it on the hour. So in about 22 minutes. VJP Cat. Is that helpful, buddy? Thank you. Thanks for giving us that check-in, and then we can accommodate you for so that you get some nooks and cranny time.
Oh, my. It's even better. It wasn't my daughter calling me, it was my granddaughter. My granddaughter's
Oh, it was
carrying
a
on
butt
with
dial.
my daughter's tradition of calling me at inopportune moments. Awesome.
Dude, come here. Push projects.
Ooh, purple.
And we want this one right there. And
This
if I
corner
as soon as you push it, you're gonna hit mixer and you're gonna turn all the lights off. So you're gonna hit it, you're gonna go immediately to mixer and you're gonna just turn all the lights off. Go. Yep, go. Yep. Sometimes it's like this really loud and they're all on when I save it. So when you go to it, they're all on. So I'm like, then you go to the mixer and that's how you just turn them all off real quick. And what it needs when it switches projects, it has to get to the end of the beat cycle of the one it's on, and then it goes to the new project.
Okay.
So if you hit your new button right at the start of the beat cycle, it's going to take just, till
like
it
this
gets all
one.
the way
It's-
through. A little bit.
Or like this one. This is the one it has to go all the way through the loop before it'll switch to the next loop.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Hot steaming muffins with nooks.
And that's also the
crannies.
same. So on this set right here, we got patterns. So we have all these different kinds of, I usually put a bass drum in this slot. So right now it's on that one. Let's just see what it is. And let's see what like that one was. Yeah, like way simpler. But like, it takes a minute to switch. Yeah. Okay, patterns shows you which one of the things you already programmed in you want to choose from. I had got this pattern chosen. I'm like, but I don't know what that pattern actually looks like. I can hit the instrument, and now I'm seeing what it is. And if I'm on the right sounds, they'll light up when they happen. The reason I'm not is because there's a long list of sounds. So like, oh, here we go. Like that one was there.
Gotcha.
And then we got a couple there. So there's like a couple pages.
Can you guys see that? Oh no, it's too bright.
And these arrows are how you get through the pages. To get through. And if there's nothing here, you can hit the beat spot and the sound you want together.
Oh, and make something.
And that'll put the sound where you want it.
Let's see. This is empty. This aquamarine is empty.
Uh-huh.
I have no idea what the sound is.
Perfect.
Ugh.
You can do, yep, that'll, you can do it and take it off. There's also a clear button, and hold clear and then press. There you go. No problem, VJP Cat. We wouldn't want you to miss it either now that you have heard about
Hot
it.
steaming muffins and lots of nooks and crannies.
The butter, it melts in the
Hot
crannies.
steaming muffins.
It fills all the
and lots
nooks
of nooks and crannies.
with melted butter, yes. Butter that's solid at room temperature is liquid when it hits the hot muffin. And mix it to the crannies and fills up all the nookies.
Hot steaming muffins with lots of nooks and
Melted
crannies.
butter on top, melting through the muffin.
I'm feeling
down
those
to the napkin underneath. Little butter wet spot.
I'm feeling hot steaming muffins with...
I'm gonna make an English muffin about. I need more subscribers.
Oh, everybody subscribe right
We
now.
need more subscribers because I need to
Everybody
do more
subscribe
emotes.
right now because we need to make
Use
more emotes.
Amazon Prime. It won't cost you a dime.
Use Amazon Prime. Give us Jeff Bezos dime.
All you do to make the nook
give
and
us-
cranny surface crunchy is fork split that muffin and you slide that into the toaster.
Fork split.
For the
Fork
crunchy
split
nook
that
and
muffin.
cranny.
Spork.
It works in
Fork
emergency.
split that muffin.
Fork
And
split,
look at those
fork
nooks
split,
and crannies.
fork
And
your
then toast them.
peppermint patty afterwards is like the same
You
shape.
gotta fork split
You
that
can
muffin.
have circular
and look at those
food all
nooks
day
and
long if
crannies
you want
when
to.
you toast them. And put a little butter on it.
Weirdly though, like my homemade English muffins, you have to be careful when you toast them because they oddly don't really toast, but they toast too well. And like you can't put like the freshly hot cooked ones in the toaster and expect a nice toast because they're still, it's just weird how the science of when you toast your English muffin works.
Oh, right, because if it's cold, then you're gonna toast it.
Yeah.
But if it's already hot, it's like what? There's nothing to do here. Oh, it's because it's steaming hot. It's a hot steaming muffin with lots of nooks and crannies. Use a fork to split it. Fork that muffin. Fork that muffin. I mean, split it with a fork. Got some hot steaming muffins with lots of nooks and crannies. Gotta put a little bit of butter on it. Fork that muffin. Thank you, Buttspot.
You got that steam from that cranny. It's getting way too hot in here for that hot
Why stop at half a stick, though? Give me a whole stick of butter. Gotta have a whole stick of butter. Gotta have a whole stick of butter.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. My cholesterol's only high 'cause I have the good kind, really high of the good kind. So it gives me permission to eat as much butter as I want to.
Gotta have a whole stick of butter.
Howdy, fresh sticks. Nooks and crannies on the English
Gotta have a whole
muffins.
stick of butter.
Should I bring
Gotta have a whole
homemade
stick of
English
butter.
muffins to school? Should I bring the homemade English muffin? Should I bring them over to
butt,
school?
says Butt Spot.
All the butter you
Have
have
on
on.
butts. Thank you, Butt Spot.
Thank you, Butt
You're
Spot.
the best. All the butter you have on butt.
Getting all that butter in the bowl, melting it just a little bit so it's spreadable.
Fork that muffin. Spread
Put
that
the-
butter.
Put the spreadable butter in the butter bowl. Then you spread it on the muffin, yo.
Get in all those nooks and crannies. Hot, steaming muffin.
It's steamy. Then you cool it down. Then you fork split it. Then you toast it up. Toasty, toasty muffin. Gonna catch my melted butter.
Cool it down. Gotta toast it up. Gotta cool it down.
Yes, way to go,
Gotta
Seal Pup.
toast it up. Got some hot steaming muffins.
Seal
with
Pup's
all
gonna go
the
look for some butter
candy.
and some English muffins. Thanks, Seal Pup. And I have 2 bots telling me about how awesome lurking is, which is super fun.
More lurking.
And they're whole wheat. It's 100% whole wheat.
Got a buttery
And the
nook
reason
and a buttery
it works
cranny.
is
Lots
because
of
it's a
steam
really
coming out.
wet batter, like a really wet
It's
dough.
a really wet
It
batter.
really
Fork
is
that
partly
muffin.
between a batter and a dough. Buttery cranny. Got the recipe from my granny.
For that. Oh,
I'm just kidding. I didn't. It was Alton Brown's recipe, but granny rhymes with cranny. So now I'm writing a track about
grannies
hot
and trannies
muffins.
and crannies. I mean,
homemade English muffins with crannies. Homemade
Right.
English muffin recipe from
in
my
your transmission.
from the TV. Alton Brown did give me recipe for the muffin.
Why no VJP cat? There's no baking soda in it. Check it out. It's yeast. It's a yeast bread. You gotta let that shit rise. You gotta let that wet dough rise.
But since it was whole wheat, I let it rise like 10 more minutes just to make sure. But it all soaks up the liquid. And when you're making the yeast dough, don't be afraid of the liquid.
Gotta have
You
some
need a
liquid.
nice wet
How
dough.
else are those yeasties
And that's how
gonna
it
meet
grows.
each other? And
Into those nooks and crannies all around us.
how
Yo,
are those yeasties gonna meet each other and populate?
it's an English muffin
Gotta
song.
have plenty
Gonna sing it
of
all
moist
night
straw.
long. Uh-oh. It wasn't me, though. It was my... she doesn't. Who cares? She'll sing whatever fucking bad word she wants. It's me that matters.
Did I say a bad word?
Yeah, I think you said shit.
Oh gosh.
That's the S-H-I-T word.
I thought you were saying I accidentally said tranny,
And then I just said a really
But
bad word.
but I
Whatever.
corrected it to say transmission. I was talking about my transmission.
Oh, totally. In the radio, transmissioning. Or you're gonna leave your stick
but-
shift
but-
from
but-
first gear,
but-
second
but-
gear,
but-
third
but-
gear,
but-
fourth and fifth, and
but-
yes,
but-
I have
but-
a
but-
sixth
but-
gear.
but-
I know fresh six. It's very bad. You know you've heard it before, or you wouldn't know it was so bad, huh? Where'd you hear it, huh, buddy?
Oh, huh, snap.
Where'd
Oh,
you hear
yeah.
about it, huh, buddy?
Oh,
I'm over 40 years old. Of course I've heard it before.
Got some hot steaming muffins with lots of nooks and crannies. whole
minutes
stick of
before
butter.
the reveal, about 9.5 minutes before the reveal
Now, are we gonna
of the open
do hot
Nook
steaming
and
muffin?
Cranny reveal.
Hot steaming
I think
muffins
I'm
for
gonna
10 minutes?
do a little melty thing. Oh, for we can move somewhere else and then
Okay, no,
come
let's take a
back
poll. Let's
to
take a
the
poll.
steamy muffin.
You want us to keep singing about muffins for 10 minutes or something else and come back to it?
Cranny. Well, it's really like 6 minutes, and then we go in and split it and toast it.
Split it and toast it.
See, and then spread it with the butter with it. So really,
Split
like
it with a
5
fork and
minutes
spread some
from now,
butter.
we'll be spreading butter on a muffin. Then we bring it out in 8 minutes.
Got a wet batter. Gotta let that yeast populate.
Fresh sticks, go build a beat with BandLab with your own 2 hands and the beat maker tool. That's as dope as. Listen, I'm gonna turn off
Wait.
all the automatic ones,
If
and we're gonna do the one that I built.
oh, dogs are gonna start yelling.
Shiz, I got so scared when that fake.
BJP.
So I made this one, young students. Can you make a beat that's this freaky? So here's part of it.
And how did you build this beat? Where are you having them build a beat? Where are the
In
students?
BandLab, which is like Soundtrap, like Garage Band.
Get over here.
What did he do?
Ryan, talk to
He get the chips?
You got way more than that. Come here. You are in so much trouble.
Dog drama. So, for those of you who don't know, Holly has 7 little rescue dogs. What did he eat? Oh, Dingo ate some gum. Dingo ate some gum. What kind of gum?
Yeah, so BJP Cat, we just turned to ASMR. I'm not sure, but a whole pack maybe, probably minty or something. So here's a drum track where you go in there and then you pick your different sounds.
Hi.
And then I added another part of drum, the clapping. Are you gonna
Everybody
go
say
find
hi to the
something
producer. Hi and
to
bye.
murder the dingo with?
Go taste a couple beers that I brought back.
Then I put weird other bass. Let's see what other patterns there are.
When he was mad at Dingo, I thought he was mad at Chino. I was like, what did Chino? Did Chino pee out there? Chino's here.
There we go.
Anyway, Holly has 7 little rescue dogs. And there's 7 personalities. Things happen.
They do. I'm gonna go get that toasted nook and cranny ready.
BJP wants butter on the muffin.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
put
can
the
do
butter
that.
on the
I'm gonna
muffin
do
and
that. I
toast.
can do
We got you
that
covered.
in those 5 minutes. And then you can eat that. Well, we'll do butter on part and not butter on
Yeah,
part.
that's fine. Oh my God, I'm here all alone and I have to think of things to do and say.
Space. Semicolon. 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 Space. Semicolon. 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 Space. Semicolon. Semicolon. semicolon, space, semicolon, 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 semicolon,
Whatever you imagine is happening in the background.
semicolon,
Whatever shenanigans you think are happening in the background, that is exactly what's happening. Shenanigans.
semicolon, 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 space, 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 semicolon, 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 space, 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 semicolon, semicolon,
That's for all the saints. And I don't know why it was in my head, but and then I just had to like figure it out. That's why it sounded like shit. No, I mean like muffins. That's why it sounded like muffins.
semicolon,
It sounded like muffins because I was figuring it out as I played it.
space,
If I play it again, it theoretically will sound like better muffins.
semicolon,
But I'm not going to torture you
Semicolon.
because guess what's here? Better muffins.
space,
Should we have that? This
semicolon,
camera? This camera?
semicolon, semicolon,
Here we go. Here it is. Nooks and crannies. Where's that butter?
Oh, the butter's already kind of melted.
Nice.
see, okay, because we could do it in front of the dog camera too.
Look
We'll
at
do it
that.
twice. Look at that. Look at she's using that tiny little butter knife. How cute the butter knife is.
And it's a
Oh
little
no, the chicken plate.
one. Look at digging that extra butter out of those nooks and crannies to keep spreading around. That's good stuff. Boom!
What is that? What is that? What is that? There you go. What is that?
There we go. BJP cat.
Ooh, steaming hot
melted.
muffin.
It's all melted in, baby. Okay, that's fun.
Steaming hot muffins with nooks and crannies for your ASMR viewing pleasure.
They turn out wonderfully.
Does look
Oh, I could not. Okay, you have to. Okay, I wanted to play bass, and then I was like, whoa, there's something happening here. I don't understand. What's the problem? Ah. I was gonna play bass and I couldn't make it go.
There's only so many places you can put a king. There's only so many places you can put a king. Only so many places you can put. Only so many places you can put a king. There's only so many places you can put a king. There's only so many places you can put a king. There's only so many places you can put a king. There's only so many places you can put a king. There's only so many places you can put a king. There's only so many places you can put a king. Yay, English muffin eating on camera. Loving it. There's only so many places you can put a king.
There's like, and I have side that doesn't have butter. Like,
Yeah, even that is. There's only so many places you can put a king. There's only so many places you can put a king. There's only so many places you can put a king. There's only so many places you can
Thomases can bite my abdomen.
My abdomen.
Abdomen. Thomases can bite my abdomen because these are so delicious. Thank you, Holly.
You're welcome. I'm gonna redo
My
this.
gosh. Did you see this recipe on the interwebs?
I think I saw him make it once, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Really delicious. I want more. You can't have the side with the butter. That's just too much. Dairy for me. Did you end up talking to anybody about the heat situation at the archery? I talked to Vanessa, but I was wondering if you also talked to people.
I told the president those were my concerns, and I wouldn't be at the meeting. So here are my concerns. I emailed her. She brought them up at the meeting, and I got an email from Vanessa about why didn't you just talk to me about it? Why didn't you tell dude I can't remember his name at the Arkley to turn up the heat or to tell him that there was an issue? And I'm like, I haven't emailed her back yet. But I told her about the park, or I told the whole group, right, about her thing was like, why are you telling the board that? They don't know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what is my job as rep on the board if I'm not to bring my issues from the players to the board and get them rectified by the board? You're a member of the board. If it's your job to rectify it, now you know that it's a freaking problem. Don't come around behind and be like, why didn't you just talk to me about stuff? So I'm going to be like, thank you for checking in. I'm the one.
I'm the person who keeps the Golden Gate.
I'm the one
You must
that
go through the Golden Gate.
she's the one that asked me to fill in for her on the executive committee because she couldn't do one more meeting a month. She couldn't? What? She couldn't do one more meeting a month? Look at this cat that hangs out. Red cat. The sweetie. It's a sweet cat. Anyway, inside stories, right?
Oh,
I'm the one that's going to the. I'm the one that sits on the executive committee now because one more meeting a month was too much for her. And she's telling me how to do my executive committee position on the board.
oh, backseat driver fun.
And I don't need to, I don't know, I sit on some pretty freaking important boards. Let's just say one that's more important than the fucking symphony board. As vice president. Fuck, dude.
That reminds me, how was your...
My board has a lobbyist at the fucking state level, bitches.
How was
it
Cosmic?
was marvelous. And I did a session on using music technology or just technology in the kindergarten through fifth grade classroom, fifth grade, sixth grade class, and it was rad because a bunch of elementary music people were there, and because it was billed as an elementary session, not as a tech session.
Right.
So elementary people were like, tech, this sounds good, and they were like wide-eyed, big ears, all that shit. It was great. And then
So they're freaky looking, is that what you're saying?
it was awesome. And we had the same room as the. It doesn't matter. I was in the general music room because it was an elementary general music session allegedly. So I had all these like xylophones that I already use at school that are all over my space, and I had them all over this space, so it made me feel a little more comfortable. And at one point, I did pick up some mallets and like during the presentation because it was like what I do with. I was like, there's one of my examples, and here's what we do, like. And my buddy Chad.
So you did a.
So I actually
A visual,
demoed
you did.
how
Ooh.
what I do, like what we do, and Chad was like, that was the awesomest part because like they're watching you do those instruments in a tech session and with the tech and like yeah.
Sweet.
He was floored.
Bridging the gap.
And I was like, I'm bridging the gap. So I bridged the gap, and I'm going to do that session. I'll just keep doing it, and I'll just tighten it up and use better. The worst part was the internet is really spotty. So like my YouTube video, that was like a whole big joke I couldn't show because it like wasn't loading. But someone in the front row was like, dude, my hotspot's on my phone's working really well. You want to just hook? I was like, thank you so much. Let's do that. And then it went pretty smoothly after that. But I'll just have to download everything onto my machine. But that, like, I wanted to do that, but it was like some stuff was and some wasn't, and I didn't want to go in and look for the shit that was and wasn't, and I think I ended up just putting everything on the. I just need to have a folder with all those pieces of media on that folder. Should be easy. There's only so many places you can put a kingdom. There's only so many places you can put a kingdom.
I don't know what this is.
There's only so many places you have the baseline. I like that. Put a kingdom on.
We have space to record on this.
There's only so many only so many places you can put a kingdom. There's only so many places you can put a kingdom.
Oh, this is you. I say this is you because I don't have an organic piano at my house, so I couldn't have done this one. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, this is you. It's like, what did I put in there? There's another one where I have like one where I did something and it was like one or two. It was like a sketch of something and it's in this area too. In the 60s somewhere. Welcome to the 60s. Oh snap, what's happening? What's happening now? What's happening? That's right, it's time for some viola. You know, do we have to play a viola? Play a viola redemption? Do we have to play viola?
That can't be right. Did hype not work? That's weird.
I think if you do it too many times in a row, it doesn't.
Oh, gotcha. There might be like an 8-second timeout. We broke hype.
We so hype, we broke hype.
We broke it.
Hype, dude. We broke hype.
Broke hype. You ever hype broke? Well, we broke hype.
We broke hype.
We have to spell it right first. You really did break hype.
It's inside out.
There we go.
Maybe that's what you have to do. It's like crossing your fingers. You have to misspell it one time. Then it works.
So many places you can put a kick drum. There's only so many places you can put a kick drum. There's only so many places you can put a kick drum. There's only so many places you can put a kick drum. There's only so many places you can put a kick drum. There's only so many places you can put a kick drum. There's only so many places you
Space.
can put a kick drum. There's only so many places you can put a kick drum. There's only so many places you can put a kick drum. There's only so many places you can put a kick drum. There's only so many places you can put a kick drum. There's only so many places you can put a kick drum. There's only so many places you can put a kick drum. There's only so many places you can put a kick.
Of empathy.
Red flag, awareness levels, beep, 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 red flag, awareness levels. Donuts getting it on with Gene and
Oh my
I was
gosh,
just like,
make
come
out
up and
say.
join me on the sofa. And he's like, yeah, this lady smells delicious.
Awareness levels.
Well, I did just have dinner with my estrogen pills. Red flag, awareness levels, beep,
Hot.
beep, beep, red flag, awareness levels, beep, 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 red flag.
No, I used to be a crypt orchid, man. I was telling her. She's like, oh, what's that? Let me show ya.
Awareness levels, beep, 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 red flag. 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 Hey, Fresh Stick, so you guys having a sleepover? Is that what's going on tonight? Because it's like 8:40. It's got to be past your bedtime.
You should try to learn how to feel sad without feeling
It is
sad.
vacation, I get it. You're up late. I get it. It's cool. I'm up late too.
Dang, that was cold, Holly. I'm just gonna
Ouch.
say, I'm just standing up for students right now. That was cold. That was cold. It's 8:30.
I'm messing with y'all. Beep, beep, beep. Red flag. Awareness level.
You should try to learn how to feel sad without
I'm gonna make you build a synthesizer. So you go to patterns. Here's what's cool about the patterns. See
Wait,
this?
you're making me do it? I have to touch it there.
Yep.
You know, oh, I'm sorry, you don't need to go potty.
Oh, you're gonna go pee pee. Pee pee pee. Red flags. There goes a doggy. You're gonna go potty, little doggy on the outside of the house. You're gonna go potty, little doggy on the outside of the house. Don't wake Dexter if he can't help it. Look, he's just sleeping, but his eye just woke up when he heard me saying his name. He was licking his paw. Do we have this stuff? Cover up the spot where he was licking. Maybe he'll stop his licking. Awareness levels. Beep, 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 red flag. Awareness levels. Can't run a kick drum. There's only so many places you can run a kick drum. There's only so many places you can run a kick drum. There's only so many places you can run a kick drum. There's only so many places you can run a kick drum. There's only so many places you can run a kick drum. There's only so many places you can run a kick drum. There's only so many places you can run a kick drum. Places you can run a kick drum. There's only so many places you can run a kick drum. There's only so many places you can run a kick drum. There's only so many places you can run a kick drum. There's only so many places you can run a kick drum. How's that going, y'all? There's only so many places you can run a kick drum. There's only so many places you can run a kick drum. There's only so many places you can run a kick drum. In Lawrence,
feel lost. Imagination I've traded moats in the chat is where it's at. Imagination. Imagination. Oops, didn't put the thing. Didn't put the thing.
Oh, show VJP Cat. You talking real now. Real. You saying real things in the real chat. It's real that you like in this jam. You put in the chat. I can tell 'cause you said that. 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 You said that. You like this jam. And we like having you around. We like having everyone come on down and see what we have for you to listen to. We hope you like it. We hope you like what you hear. We hope you understand what we're saying to you right now. 'Cause I don't know if I could if I was listening myself, yeah. Myself who listens to this right now. Welcome to the Avant-Garde Electro Music Project, or whatever.
I just snort laugh.
If you want more emotes from this channel, we need more subscriptions.
Subscribe.
That's just
Use
how
your
it goes.
Prime subscription and give us Jeff Bezos'
There
money.
you go. You don't even have to pay. You're already paying. You don't even have to use your Prime subscription every month, because once I get that subby, they can't take the point away from me that I get. So I can still keep those emotes, even if all my subbies drop off later. So I need a subby for a month, y'all. Use your Prime subby just for the month, y'all. Use your Prime subby just for the month. And if it's busy with someone else, you can wait until it's not busy with someone else anymore and it's up again, and you just pop it over to my channel. Then I make an emote that's in English, muffin, nooks, and crannies. Then I make an emote that's in English, muffin, crannies. All of the grannies will be dropping their panties for my English muffin, nooks, and crannies, yeah. They'll be washing up their panties on the clothesline outside. It's like a whole sheet. It's a lot of fabric, those granny panties. They lots of fabric, granny panties. Speaking of which, aren't you a grandma?
Oh, so when you say granny panties, what you're really saying is black string bikinis. Huh.
'Cause that's your one.
TMI, black string bikinis.
Those grandmas, them wearing them Victoria's Secret apparel. They wearing it well.
I actually had to to modify all of my chones, all of my underwears. I don't know, whatever. So they're all kind of weird looking now, but they fit fine. It's not like anybody looks at them, except for me and the dog, the cats.
And put a kick drum.
Oh, here, you're gonna make
There's
some
only so many places you can put a kick drum.
Let's go back slower. It's easier to like.
There's only so many places you
Mellow,
can
mellow,
put a
mellow.
kick drum.
Just mellow one out, yo. Do you know what key we're in here? Let's do D minor. Let's just do D minor.
Oh, it's chilly.
Oh, hold on.
D minor. Quick, kids.
Okay, come here. You're gonna do a thing.
What does the key signature look like for D minor? Quick. What is it?
One flat. So it's on the B.
You're not the kid. Oh,
Do
well.
you? So no, they're not here anymore. I don't think. So you're gonna do this. You're gonna
Bedtime.
change the key.
Say again?
You're gonna change the key. So you're on mixer, and what you want is you want one of the key functions. And the way I do that is I go to one of the synths. So you push synth 1 or synth 2, and then you want to hit what scale you're doing. And let's do the D. So that goes C, D, E, F, G, A. See how it kind of looks like a set of keyboard keys? C, there's C sharp,
Oh, we're
that's
in
D.
C right now?
We're in, so go to D. And this is the minor key, but if you wanted major, right, there's major, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. Now here's what happens. Let's go back to minor because we're gonna do that. Here's what happens. Now go to synth 1, and that shows you like what's happening because that's what pattern it's on right now. These notes start on D and just do those up. So you get this, that one is the same as this one, but this is the lower octave.
Oh, gotcha. Lower octave, upper octave.
And you can go more octaves if you want, and I can tell you that later. So go back to mixer just so we get like home base. And what we want to do is go to somewhere where there's not already a synthesizer put on. So go to patterns, because that's what we're looking for, is the empty pattern. And like these I think are all taken. So we're gonna go to the next page by using that arrow button over here. And now let's see if there's something on here. Yes. Up down here. Yeah, that's fine. We will just erase these. And erase all of these guys. Okay. So, these patterns, we can use one at a time, or you can use two like it'll go cycle through both. You could do it, or you could do all four. Did you notice I didn't have to push all four? I could just do the first and the last.
Gotcha. Oh, and if these guys were off, you could do that. If you did just these guys, then if this was all...
They have
on,
to be touching to be in a thing together.
So you can't... You couldn't start with just this guy and go like that and everything would populate. You have to do it... You have to add each one.
Okay, like...
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
So let's just start with one.
Great.
And go ahead and hit synth 1 because that's going to show us this empty. So what's going on right here is it's showing you that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's going to loop back around to the same 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Let's say you want twice as much because you can do this, you could leave it, or you could do twice as much.
And is it only
and it just does the
Those
twice
two,
as
okay.
much. That's for that one little square from the presets can do 2 times through, could do 8 beats. To get those 8 beats, you just hit that button, and then it turns a different color to say that, yeah, you hit it, and now that's where those are, and then it'll come back. Now you're here, and we're looking at that, and it'll go there. So that
Gotcha.
when you do put it in there, you know which one you're doing. So you know the blue one starts. No matter where we are in the loop right now, because we're doing this at a random time, what you want to do is you want to start it on the blue, where you want the start to be, not necessarily what you're hearing. Does that make sense? You don't want to right now necessarily line it up to what you're hearing, because what you're hearing might actually not be starting at the top. Does that make sense?
Right, sure, yeah. So,
you-
you're just
when
looking,
you
you're
make
looking.
this-
Yeah, like sometimes when I get lost, I have to look for the
Yeah.
red. The red.
Right.
Yeah.
And even that inside the loop, because this is 2 measures, right? Like, anyway, it'll like, so you just want to make sure, and then you can stop everybody. And then now we are like
For
lined
sure, lined
up.
up. Okay.
Okay, so that is, go back to patterns. So that's just this one, so if you want more, you hit 2 of them, and let's go to, back to the synthesizer button. But now I have to make sure that that next one, if I really want to make sure I want, I have to do it for every little button that I have to make sure I have as many things as I want up there.
Okay.
So let's just do one little square at synthesizer, and let's make up a thing. So think about what you want, and then you can put it in by either hitting the record button and playing it live, or programming each button with the sound you want.
Okay.
This is Music Tech Corner, using this sequencer. And it's basic it's sequencer 101. If you're built a beat in GarageBand ever, it's the same idea, but different interface.
If they do what in GarageBand? What?
Like build a beat or whatever.
Oh. Yeah. I get it. I just the like
Totally.
how to transition between things. It's gonna take me a while to get that, but I understand this part of it. Because the DJ deck has a similar
Yeah.
kind of, and it's got a quantized
And just
thing.
for
Yeah.
just so you know, here are the buttons I'm using all the time. Mixer, right? Patterns, and then the different instruments. So that that's the mostly is what I'm doing.
And how do we change the sound?
So this is our octave. So you want a different synthesizer sound. So you go to, so you're in the synth one, you go to the preset, and now we're on this page. So there's lots of pages. So all those plus another page of those plus like another page. It's like 3 or 4 pages. That's it.
Okay,
It's
so
fun,
this is
it's
the first
exciting.
one.
Yeah. You scroll on through. Yeah.
Question. Is it on the synth, once you've selected a sound for a thingy thing, it only makes that one sound on this synth one button?
It makes it on only the synth one button, but every pattern in that is now that sound.
So, okay, so you,
On that line, on
okay.
that.
And you can't have like 2 sounds in one, on one synth
On the
button?
synthesizer, you can only choose one sound to be played at a time, right? But there's 2 synths,
Right.
you know, so let's go back to 1. So that, yeah.
moves.
And then you were preset. Go ahead and preset. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, Cheetah, what you doing, buddy?
He's looking for a place
Being
to
cute. You wanna jump up? You could do that, dude. Dude, the little doggies are beating tonight.
He's in there.
How funny. He's just hanging out. Wow. He loves that like bench thing. It's like his favorite thing to sit on. He hangs out waiting for Ray. So cute.
The garden bench?
This in the living room here. There's like the coffee table size cushiony thing. Welcome to the avant-garde, and we are learning about my circuit tracks this evening and jamming and having fun with it. Yeah, welcome. And we are pushing for more subscribers just so I could do more emotes, right? Is that rude?
No, people do that all the time. We have a goal. We have a goal.
Goals. Hashtag goals.
In fact, there's probably like a thingy in your Twitch streamer world that tells you how many more subscribers you need to get a thingy thing.
There is. Let me look. I can look. So I could do a little goals. Hashtag goals. We're looking for more subbies so that we can have more emotes. Why am I here? Because of the emotes. Otherwise, I'd just go to YouTube. Just kidding. Twitch fam, you are like the fam to beat all other fams. I never thought I'd use that word in a sentence. Fam. Welcome. Have some fun. We love that you're here. We love that you're here. Use some emotes. Show us what you got. We love emotes. That's why we're here. We're gonna put emotes. Gonna know them emotes. Ain't gonna learn how this digital shit works. We're gonna love the emotes. We gotta got that hot sauce. It's a cock sauce and emote sauce, and it's in the chat, y'all. I got an all-night subby. That's rad. Those are gorgeous. Gorgeous emotus cons. Yeah. Oh, dancing, raving, babe. Yeah, babe. I love oh, and pizza. Who doesn't love fucking neon pizza? Galactic pizza. Welcome to the Avant-Garde and Chill Electro Music Project. I'm like leaving no space for y'all to speak, so speak.
But now it's in the
Can you do two at once? Let's see. Yep. Yep.
how many?
Depending on the sound, you might only get one. This sound you can do multiple, but some sounds you can only do one.
So if I just hit the record quantize button, it's gonna.
Yeah, doing it. So like. Yeah, you can do it, and then you just have to make sure it's on. Yep.
And it quantizes because I messed up. It'll move it. No, it didn't.
So you can clear that little piece, but wait until it shows up and hit it clear. So hit clear and then tap that one.
This
Like
one?
hold clear and then tap the one that shows up that you don't want, which is that one. When
Clear.
it pops, well, you have to hold it at the stick. You
Oh,
gotta hold
got
it. Yeah, now it's gone.
So if I wanted to record, well, if I wanted to add some notes to that, like, still have these ones, but also have
If you hit it on those notes, it'll overwrite the notes right there. So you can go to this one. Well, let's see. Patterns. You gotta come down here to that one. Get rid of it. Then line it up. Okay. Yep. I don't either, and I'm not sure if they're exactly the same. Then you hit that to go back to being able to play it. Yep. And then you hit the record button when you're ready to do it. When you're ready to record, you hit the button with the round dot, and it turns red, and you record, and it does a thing. It's a D key, but that's just a 1 through 8, y'all. It's just a 1 through 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, y'all. Minor key. is like a do re mi, fa sol la ti do, like a do re mi, and a minor key. Got a record button over there, you see. Gonna play with the machine. Hashtag new noise.
Now I want to get back to work to make it go.
Mixer, maybe? Is that what you want?
Yes.
There you go. Gonna impress me, gonna set you free, gonna get some food to eat. Just kidding, that was. Gonna impress me, gonna set you free, gonna make you see what I hear in me. Gonna impress me, gonna set you free, gonna make you see what I hear inside of me. Gonna impress me, gonna set you free, gonna make you see what I hear inside me. Gonna impress me, gonna set you free, gonna make you see what I hear inside me. Gonna impress me, gonna set you free, gonna make you see what I hear inside me. Gonna impress me, gonna set you free, gonna make you see what I hear inside me. Gonna impress me, gonna set you free, gonna make you see what I hear inside me. Gonna impress me, gonna feel you free, gonna make you see what I hear inside me. Gonna impress me, gonna set you free, gonna make you
this
see
one.
what I hear inside me. Listen. I'm gonna make you chat with the guy who sold me these headphones. You're gonna go to his site, the Romeo Music, and you're gonna do the chat button to like talk to somebody, and you're gonna be like, Ryan, is that you? My name's Rachel, and I'm Holly from Casmex, buddy.
Okay.
And do you have headphones like you sold her with a volume control? And then he might be like, how much do you want to spend?
And I will say $0 because I am
Right.
of Brokesville.
No, so mine were like $100.
Yeah, so if you
And
if
they're
you know
lovely.
somebody who's looking for housing in Humboldt, I have a room to rent.
Room to rent in Humboldt. It's an awesome, like, It's dope. I wanna live a couple more lives and have like a cabin in the woods kind of a place. But it's an actual house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what
I mean, it's kind of what I have.
Little bit.
I have a house that's kind of cabiny.
Yeah, you
it's kind of
kinda-
housey.
you
I'm
live-
kind of in the woods, and
You're,
but I'm
it's
not.
like
I'm not
you
right
live
on top
in
of
Lake Tahoe, but this tiny little mini version, right? Because it's a
Lake
seasonal.
Tahito.
It's a special. It's like a seasonal destination. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and sort of out, like in the. It's cool. It's rad. It's awesome. I freaking dig it. I love that. I know someone there that I can go there now.
I'll show you a video of.
Did Soft Snowy Swan? Soft Snowy, are you still
Oh
around?
no, he had to go. I think they had to go to bed.
Oh, maybe I just forgot about that.
So that's the new back fence right now. Some more space. Yeah.
Holy crap!
Yeah. That fell down, and I was just like tomatoes.
Oh my gosh, I mowed the backyard and there's like stepping stones out and I have some big ones and then some little ones. I tried to make it look like little bubbles, but whatever. Anyways. Easy to get to the chicken coop without stepping in too much mud.
Oh,
But then
poop.
when
It was upward
when you're,
pointed
or
upward.
poop also. Fuck. See? Fuck. It get to the
Oh, I'm
chicken
glad those kids are
coop
gone.
without stepping on too much poop from the doggy dogs. But then you go in the chicken coop and it's all kinds of chicken poop that you're stepping on at that point. And my one-eyed chicken, I'm like, are you gonna get some crazy eye infection on your no eye and I'm gonna have to deal with that shit? Or he lets me carry him around and hug him.
Oh, your one-eyed chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, my one-eyed cat's really sweet.
He lets me like carry him around and then I do a whole grab him on his head.
And then he needs to go. "Ah!"
Semicolon.
And then when he gets down, he wags his tail. I've never seen a rooster wag their tail before, and I've had,
Rooster.
I've
tail.
had 12 roosters at least.
Space.
Yeah. And I've never seen one wag their tail like he does, and he's freaking
Semicolon.
wags his tail. He's awesome.
Semicolon.
Do the duck dance.
Space. Semicolon.
It's literally like, it
Semicolon.
totally side to side like a fin.
Cute. Oh my god. I want to see that.
Carry him.
How was that?
That was
relaxed?
awesome. Are you relaxed, baby
How was
Ruth?
that? Are you relaxed? How was 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 that?
process. That is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process. That is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process.
Some of the synthesizer sounds will
And the world of
keep
making.
reverbing
It's
once you turn it
a
off.
difficult process.
Some of them don't.
That is the world of craft.
So
and
you
the world
just,
of
you'll
making.
find out.
You
Like,
have
oh
to-
yeah, mine keeps the blue in
difficult
there,
process.
or mine is just cuts fucking off like I choked it.
And the world of making. It's
Choked it.
a difficult process. That is the world of craft and the world of making.
I feel like I'm gonna find that sound and do it.
A difficult
too.
process.
Oh, I wanted to make a song with that sound, the difficult process one, and send it to the guy.
A difficult process.
Whose video it is.
Well, you're talking all the way through it. I'm trying to do it right now, bro.
It's a difficult process. That is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process. That is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process. That is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process. That is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process. That is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process. That is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process. That is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process. That is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process. That is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process. That is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process. That is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process. That is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process. That is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process. That is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process. That is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process. That is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process. That is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process. That is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process. That is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process. That is the world of craft and the world of
It's a difficult process. That is the world of craft and the world of making.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not a bot. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not a bot. Not a bot. Not a bot. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not a bot. 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 Not a Mary wasn't a bot. She didn't bring a bot to school one day 'cause it was against the rules of the school. Not a bot. Not a bot. Not a bot.
It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's
Definitely not
a
a
difficult
bot.
process,
Definitely
that
yes.
is the world of craft
Definitely yes.
and the world of
Definitely
making.
yes, a clip.
It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process. That is the world of craft world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's
We are
a difficult
so
process.
happy that you are here with
That
us
is the
this
world of
evening.
craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's
So the camera
a
is
difficult
more like
process.
realistically
but that is the world of craft and the world of making.
showing.
It's a difficult process,
There we go.
but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process,
We just are
That is the
happy you're
world of
here
craft
with us.
and
Thank
the world
you.
of making. It's
We
a
hope
difficult process,
that us being here
is the world of
keeps
craft
you
and the
being
world of
here.
it's
So
a difficult
That's
process,
my mental health check.
but that is the world
We
of
like
craft
that you're
and the
here.
world
We
of
like
we
that you're
want
here.
you to be around some
Please
more,
do.
so
Please
just
do more
stick
of that.
a
around.
difficult process,
Even if
but
you
that
don't
is the
stick
world of
around in
craft
our chat,
and the world
I
of
want you to
making.
stick around somewhere.
It's a difficult process,
I
That
do
is
want to
the
give a
world of
shout out
craft
to
World of
and the world of
craft.
making.
Pinsent Tailoring on
It's
YouTube.
a difficult
Thank you.
process,
P-I-N-S-E-N-T.
craft
Pinsent
and the world of making.
Tailoring on the
It's
YouTube.
a difficult process,
We took a little sample of this
That is the
lovely
world of
gentleman's
craft
voice.
and the world of
He's
making.
an amazing tailor.
The work
It's
I've seen
a difficult
is
process, but that is the world of craft.
Chef's kiss.
and the
almost unbelievable. Almost,
It's
but you believe it
a
because you're
difficult
seeing
process.
it.
Yeah,
That is
he's
the
just.
world of
Oh
craft
yes. So
and the
check
world
out
of
his
making.
lovely, wonderful
It's
channel.
a
So
difficult
inspiring,
process.
and just this
That
one
is the world
phrase.
of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making. It's a difficult process, but that is the world of craft and the world of making.
that is crazy looking, dude. It's like it's paper.
Is that fun?
It's like it's a paper thing glued onto, like it's like a pretend one. See what I'm
But
saying?
it's moving! No!
Oh, okay, it's moving.
Okay, so this young teacher was in my session in the front row, and her eyes just lit up a bunch of times.
Oh, sweet.
And then she saw me later, and she's like, "Your session really was wonderful." And then another guy was like, the next day was like, "Your session was great." Like, and then later that day, I was presiding over. I was introducing Chad, who's like my inspiration for doing tech with my classes. And someone comes in and she's like, "Oh, are you doing this session too?" And I was like, "No, but this guy who I learned everything from is doing this session." It was just anyway. It was like, yeah, grounding and like, yep, that you were supposed to do that. It totally worked. It was great that you brought that, and even though you think you have nothing new to offer, obviously you do.
Right. Or put it together in a way that's, that people can, especially like not necessarily people who are not techies.
Yeah, because
necessarily
and it was cool because I organized it like how I organize my material for me, how I present it to the kids, and then how I have them do some projects. And it was like everybody was like, "Oh, let me see your spreadsheet." And I was like, the most boring part, I thought, right, was like my little organizing. Here's where I list all my links, like, and it's messy and whatever, but like everyone's like, "Oh, let me see. We want to see that. Look, just go back to the spreadsheet so we can see." And it's like, okay, yeah, totally.
Okay.
Oh shit, there's even I didn't even show them the cool part of the spreadsheet because I was like, so. Oh, anyway, okay, next time. It's so okay. So it's a 2-page spreadsheet. The first page is the one I showed him. Oh, I feel so dumb that I didn't show him the other one. And it has grade levels across the top, like classes, and then specific like topics on the side, like songs or dances or rhymes or like listening links or like seasonal links, shit like that, and I fill them in, right? And so that's what I was showing him, and everyone liked it. But the next page of that spreadsheet is like all the songs that I do with like my K through 2 or 3. Not all of them, but the ones as I do, I fill them in as I make them. And then it has like a poster that I just make on like a Google slide to show. And now I'm getting the Google slides like more in depth. So fucking awesome. So I can teach them xylophone anyway, okay. And then there's like the audio that I might have made to teach that song. And a link to that, and then maybe there's a video I made that I want them to watch when we do our little chop rhyme, right? Or maybe there's a beat that I want them to listen to while we do that thing. And so that's like another sheet, and I didn't fucking show it to them. But anyway, the people that are smart enough will click on it in my slideshow and look at it. Because I linked it into my slideshow. And I put that on a web page that everybody had a QR code to get to, or could just go to because it's barkingteacher@weebly.com. It's a lot of really easy words. Anyway, oh my god, I'm boring the audience to death. But like it worked out really awesome. It was so cool, and I felt like invigorated, and I was like all hopped up the whole time. Probably because I had like an Excedrin right before, but. I had been drinking the night before, so I had to get up
somehow.
And I had crippling anxiety like 20 minutes prior to my session starting. So that was
what? I got the hookup for you next time you think
I got all the way downstairs. I was on floor 7. I got all the way down. I was like, whew, we're doing this. Woo, you were doing it. Got in the elevator, and then I got down to the ground level, and I walked out of the. I got just to walking out of the hotel and into the open air, and I was like, fuck. Okay, so no, don't cry. It's cool. We're good. Don't cry. No. It sucked. It was terrible.
I'm sorry, dude.
But the closer it got, sort of like the more intense it got, and then all of a sudden it was less intense because it was like I can't make myself any more nervous than I already am. And that's what I kind of
Amateur.
fall back on.
No, I'm kidding.
No, like Cindy Moyer, the fabulous violinist, is like, the psychology goes, if you try to make yourself more nervous, like you can't. Like you can't make yourself more nervous than you are.
No.
I beg to differ.
I beg to differ. I can make myself far
but
more
you know
nervous than I am.
what? I was trying to calm myself down, and I was just nervous. I think that if I tried to make myself more nervous, I would have fainted. Like I think that I was as nervous as I could have fucking been, and be standing. And then I had a great introduction from the presider, so that felt really like comforting and you know what I mean? Like all that good sort of like energy coming at you. And I sort of gave a little bit of a couple of lessons. I was like, I always ask my kids, dear students, when I want them to be quiet, and they all say, yes, Miss Mac. So let's practice that. Dear students. Yes, Miss Mac. And I was like, I'll let you chat for a sec, and I'm gonna, yeah. And then there was a time where we had to do the phone thing and like get someone else's hotspot. So I was like, we're gonna go ahead and do that. So we'll take a second, and then I'll do your students, you guys, when we're ready to keep going. I think that I have a unique way of delivering material to students and adults. And I think that it's appreciated, and maybe it helps others be able to be their unique selves, right? Like, I look different than other music teachers, and they are okay with not feeling like they fit into some sort of category.
How do other music teachers look?
You know, a lot of them wear like suits.
Well, you're not a dude.
Even as, you know, occasionally, yeah, like I'm way casual.
Oh, yeah.
Than a lot of the teachers.
I guess it depends on where you are in the state, too. Because I think the
And
further north, it gets more
think
cash.
the younger you teach, the more practical your shoes get. Because you really are like walking around the whole classroom with the kids all the time.
My elementary school music teacher, her name was Mrs. Templeton. You know, I have to say that to a large degree, the music teachers that I had when I was growing up were people who had to teach music for money. They weren't necessarily in it for the teaching.
Okay.
They were probably, a lot of them, I think, were good musicians, but not super great teachers. She would be one of them. But just because but maybe she was just worn out dealing with a bunch of fucking elementary school kids, you know?
Yeah, and it's rough. I think there was an era of teachers that maybe, yeah. Not this one. I make English muffins, and I
your
make
kids
my
chat
kids
with you on the Twitch.
and I make my kids like me. Make them like me.
You will like me and you will like it. You will like me, yeah. I will make you like me with my muffins. My muffins and melted butter. You can fork my muffin, I'll make you like me.
How is
yeah,
that?
he ends at 10, like.
Are you relaxed? How is that? Are you relaxed? How is that? Are you relaxed? How is that? Are you relaxed?
I have
How
Sing
is that?
Modern Life, DJ
Are you
Holiday
relaxed?
special.
Okay.
How is that?
Yeah,
Are you
there's
relaxed?
a lot. I just want
It's a
to
lot.
How is
talk
that?
first.
Are you relaxed?
Let's holiday
How is that?
special.
Are you relaxed?
Yeah,
How
she'll
is
tell
that?
you out too.
Are you relaxed? How is that? Are you relaxed? How is that? Are you relaxed? How is that? Are you relaxed?
Yeah.
How is that?
Wednesday,
relaxed?
same time,
How is that?
7
Are you
to
relaxed?
10 on a
How is that?
Pacific
Are you
coast,
relaxed?
y'all. So other
How is
places
that?
might be a different
relaxed?
time. In the
How is that?
bedroom all day
Are you
and all of
relaxed?
the night.
How is that? Are you relaxed?
Thank you. Just keep hanging
How is that?
tough, y'all.
Are you relaxed? How is that? 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 Are you relaxed?
Is it going?
How is that? Are you relaxed?
There we go.
How is that? Are you relaxed? How is that? Are you relaxed? How is that? Are you relaxed? How is that?